What's up, y'all? This is Cecil coming to you live Sports Network. My boy Mars, me, our channel here. We need to chime in right now on Michigan football. It sucks. It's horrible. Jim Harbaugh, I don't know if it's just you or it's Michigan, because I want to just go on record and blame Jim Harbaugh right away and be like, you got to go. You just don't know how to coach a team. But I started looking at something that maybe people don't want to talk about. There was a time how dominant Michigan was dominant over Ohio State, and we were still always, in the picture. Now we go to Wisconsin, we go get blew out. We go to Ohio State, we get blew out. Ohio State comes to Michigan, we don't win no games. And I want to take a look at the quarterback position. And there's different things in the quarterback position right now that's not being addressed. And I can tell you this much. If you look at Ohio State's quarterbacks, and I got the list on the computer, so give me a second while I look away. And then you want to look at Michigan's quarterbacks, and then look at the last time that Michigan even beat Ohio State. There's something in common here that don't nobody want to talk about. The game changed, and Ohio State was getting beat. They started changing things with their quarterback. Now they are a dominant team for several years, and while Ohio State has changed, Michigan hasn't changed nothing. But let's go down this list. Let's go right now with Justin Fields, okay? Dwayne Haskins, Cardale Jones, J.T. Baird, Braxton Miller, Terrell Pryor. Go all the way back, and you got Todd Boatman, okay? Michigan has not won since 2011 with Denard Robinson. You see where I'm heading with this? I'm not going to pull this whole okay, look, Tom Brady, greatest quarterback in the NFL ever. All these quarterbacks that I just mentioned are not NFL quarterbacks. So what the problem is Michigan makes great quarterbacks for the NFL, but not for winning games in college football, not beating Ohio State, not for winning national championships. I mean, if you want to go to somebody and find a prototype, you got to get Cam Newton. You got to get somebody that's like that. You got to get somebody like Deshaun Watson. You got to have a specific type of player that you're looking for. They're out there. For some reason, Michigan isn't going after them, or they're not trying to recruit them, or else there's something going on here that they like Columbus better than Ann Arbor. I don't know what it is. It needs to be fixed. It needs to change. I've been watching Michigan football for now 30 years. This is disgusting what's going on right now. I don't know that Jim Harbaugh is the problem, because I see the quarterback position is not being played correctly to win games. So if anybody wants to take a look at the one reason and the one thing that needs to change, we need to look at athleticism at quarterback. We need to look at the quarterbacks that are winning national titles. Here's another thing. Most of the national titles lately, in the past 10 years, have been won by first-year starting quarterbacks. So if your quarterback starting a second year, more than likely he's not going to be winning a national championship, because there's somebody that's coming in the game to get to start and set it on fire. As soon as they lose 2 games, get them out of there. As soon as they lose 1 game, you might want to get them out of there, because realistically, the first-year starting quarterbacks are coming in, going undefeated, and winning national championships. Michigan's quarterback list. Here goes Michigan's quarterback list over the last, several years. Shea Patterson, John O'Corn, Wilton Spate, Jake Ruddock, Devin Gardner. Come on, Devin Gardner we all knew that he was not good. That's why he was playing receiver sometimes. There's no way that Devin Gardner should even been the starter. You go to Denard Robinson, Tate Forcier. But are you trying to prepare quarterbacks for the NFL, or are you trying to win games in college? As far as I know, you want to win championship, Big Ten titles, you want to win national championships. How are we at this point where Ohio State changed it up, who's quarterbacking their system, and Michigan can't even get players that are close to this? Obviously, they're not going for those recruits. They're trying to repeat, get a Tom Brady, which only is legendary in the NFL, not college. And it's like, Come on, Michigan. It's not that hard. In one of the greatest schools, most richest schools that is in the country, and we can't win our football games. We can't come in and have a good season. And I think it's pretty much, even if the defense sucks, if you have a good quarterback, you can have a shootout in college and you can still win. You can still come and beat Ohio State. But you know what? At this point, it's pretty much not going to happen because we're stuck with who we have. And they have who they have. And obviously, they're doing a lot better. Yeah, we've had the best defenses that were 3 NFL players in the first round last year. I believe it was 3 players. Because our defense was supposed to be so good. But that didn't work when it came to the Ohio State game. We needed offense. We needed somebody that was going to go in and take some time off the clock so the offense couldn't be on the field all the time. So the quarterback position is not being done the correct way. We're not being recruited correctly. That is going to be more of the problem. If Harbaugh can't get those type of players, then get a coach who can. I'm tired of Michigan embarrassing us. We've been supporting you for too long to sit up here and be an embarrassment. But if the coaching and administration, athletic department can't get it together so they can give them a winning quarterback, then you put a bunch of players out there to lose the games and have, seasons that on Michigan's standard is not acceptable. So you might not have heard anything, I'm pretty angry fan, but also, I don't want to disrespect the talent or the young guys out there that are giving it their all. But right now we're failing at the basics. There's things that are super obvious that we're not addressing. And, I hope this gets to somebody in Michigan who can do something, because I'm tired of the way this team's been playing. We're not even competitive no more. We don't have a rivalry no more until we win 3 years in a row. It's not even a rivalry at Ohio State. And they get to sit up here and, because they change quarterbacks. And they roll with the same type of quarterback year after year now. Ain't that hard. Come on. I'm still going to support you. Go blue, but this is old. This is way old. And I'm glad I got to see, a time when Michigan was dominant over Ohio State. But now, this is old. Somebody needs to do something. All right.